Hey everybody, Travis here. I hope you're doing great today. I wanted to record a quick video for everybody that's coming this Saturday for the winter revival for the unsheltered in New Orleans. It's going to be a great week. I am so excited. I just got off the phone a few minutes ago with Brother Steve Dixon, who's on our board of directors, and he's been helping me plan all of this. And we were talking and just discussing stuff, and we're both excited, and I hope you are too. So I wanted to do a quick video just to help you with some last minute things. I'm going to go over the itinerary here. I've got everything on my desk, and maybe this video will answer a few questions. I don't know. Everybody always has more questions that I don't address, but I want to communicate with you the best I can. So anyway, let's get started. Saturday, everybody is going to be arriving on Saturday. We got groups coming. We got one group from Countryside Baptist in Guyton, Georgia. They're actually going to arrive on Friday, so they'll already be there. But everybody else is coming in at different times on Saturday. So here's what you do. You need to go to the office at the seminary in order to get your room key and your pass for going around the campus. They have lanyards. They'll give you that. So one person from the group, and you have your groupings, your rooming groupings in your information packet that I've already emailed you. I'll send you an email in a minute and send that again in case you lost it or something. But just one person from your room needs to go to the main office. And the main office where you're going to check in is not on the seminary side of Gentilly Boulevard. It's across the street. They actually have a little hotel, and there's not a sign or anything on that, so it's kind of hard to see. But there's a gated area. You pull in the gate, and you'll see the little office building. Go in there. The office is to the right, and tell them your name, and they should have you. They should have all the names on the rooms, and just tell them you're there to check in, and you should be able to get 2 keys to your dormitory room and a lanyard and a sticker for your car. So you have to put a little paper they'll give you. It's like a car pass. You'll put that up on your dashboard, and you'll need that for the week, because when you go across the street and go to the dormitory, you have to go through a guard shack, and they're going to want to see, that sticker, that paper on your dashboard in order to let you in. They'll give you a little map too and tell you how to get back to the dormitories. Where we're staying is the Nelson Price building. It's the Nelson Price dormitory, and there's a parking area. There's a little street. It's on the far left side of the seminary campus, and you have to go way through the seminary to get to it. But the parking is on the left side, and then you walk across this little street to get into the Nelson Price dormitory building. There is a little roundabout. You can pull up in the roundabout, unload all your luggage and stuff, so you don't have to carry that across the street, and then go park your car. Brother Steve Dixon is going to arrive like 10:30 or 11, so he'll be there by then. And I'm giving you his phone number in an email because he didn't want me to put it here on YouTube. But I'm going to put his phone number in an email. He'll be there before me. I may not be there till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So if you need anything, Steve Dixon, you can call him and he can help you if you need anything before I get there on Saturday. So when you get there, just go to the hotel side office, get your room, key and everything, then go across and unload your luggage and all that. There's a great coffee shop called Pontilli Coffee across the street from the seminary. You can go chill out and have some coffee and all that. But we're going to have our orientation meeting at 6 o'clock. We'll have pizza and wings and stuff like that, chips and drinks for supper at 6 o'clock on Saturday. And at this orientation meeting, we're going to go ahead. Let's see, I wrote some stuff down. We're going to be selecting teams. We're going to break us down into about 4 teams of 6 or 7 people per team. And those teams that's how we're going to go out and do the visitation on the streets starting on let's see, Monday, and then also Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll have 3 days where we go and visit on the streets. Monday, then Tuesday afternoon, and Wednesday afternoon. And Steve Dixon is going to tell you all about that on Saturday at the orientation. He's going to sign you up on a team. We have 4 team leaders already selected, and these are people that have been on the streets before, worked with Unsheltered and stuff. It's going to be really, really good. So that's going to happen at the orientation Saturday night. Also, Saturday night, we are going to be selecting job assignments. We're going to need some people to do cooking with Brother Howard Dye. We're going to need some people to serve the meal with April and my wife April, and also Becca Dixon, which is Steve's wife. We need people to cut hair. I know we've got 2 hairstylists coming. Maybe you can do that as well, or maybe you can assist them. We need we need probably 5 or 6 people, maybe more, to work in the clothing area. And we're also giving away hygiene and Bibles. So we need teams of people to work on all these resources. So there's a lot to do. And so Saturday night, we're going to figure out where everybody's going to fit in. And don't worry, we can switch stuff up if we need to. So don't feel like if you sign up for one thing, you won't be able to do anything else. We can adjust. This is a mission trip that we can adjust, and we can work, and we can really help people. All right, let's go into also Brother Terry, which is the host pastor that we're working with. He will be there on Saturday night to give us an encouraging message and tell us about his ministry. You'll just love this guy. He's full of energy, and he's excited for us coming. Now, Sunday morning, we have one change to the itinerary. Our group will not eat breakfast at Terrytown Family Baptist Church like it says on your itinerary. We're going to have a continental breakfast for you at the fellowship hall by the dormitories. So right when you get up on Sunday morning, we'll have a continental breakfast for you. If you don't want that, you can always go across the street to the coffee shop or hit McDonald's or something if you want to. But we got to be at the church at like 7:45 a.m. on Sunday morning, so probably a bowl of cereal or a Pop-Tart or something would be the thing to do. We will have lunch at the church for everybody, for us, all of our group, and our guests. We refer to the people from the street not as homeless people. We call them our guests. So if you hear me say the word, the guest will be eating now or something like that, I'm referring to the people from the street. Let's see. So Sunday, after church, we're all going to be eating together at the church. Howard and April and myself, we're going to be cooking a good meal. And Sean will be helping with that. And then after lunch, you're free. No more activities for the day. You can see the sights in New Orleans. You can eat wherever you want. So you're free Sunday after the service. There's nothing else. We're going to have snacks and stuff in the fellowship hall for when you come in late on Sunday night. So there will be stuff to grab. There will be coffee and drinks and stuff like that. Then Monday morning, we're going to have breakfast at the fellowship hall. Again, this will be a continental-style breakfast. So if you would rather go grab something else, you're free to do it, but we are providing stuff for you. And then after the breakfast, we're going to meet at 10 a.m. over at Shiloh Christian Fellowship. Now, that is the church we're going to have the revival at Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The revival doesn't start until Tuesday morning, okay? But we're going to go look at the church, lay our eyes on it, and at that time, we're going to set some stuff up, but that's when we're going to, Tim and Steve are going to tell you where the different teams are going to be visiting on the streets. So that's how we're going to handle that. So Monday morning, you'll learn where in New Orleans that you're going to be visiting and handing out gift bags and handing out the flyers and stuff like that. That'll be Monday morning. So after we're done with our meeting on Monday, then we hit the streets. It's going to be so awesome. You're going to get to meet people right where they live. Prepare yourself because it's kind of heartbreaking. It'll be joyous at times and heartbreaking at other times. But just listen to your team leader. Be careful. Have a big smile. And just love people. And it's going to be great. Monday morning at breakfast, we're going to have lunch stuff out so you can make your own bag lunch and take with you so you can eat on the go because we're going to be busy visiting Monday. We don't want to have to stop and go somewhere and eat. So everybody can just eat on your own. So we'll have bag lunch for you. Now, 6 p.m. Monday evening, we're going to be having dinner at Grace Baptist Church. which is on the West Bank side of New Orleans. It's actually about 20 minutes away from downtown. So you need to be there on time, be there at 6, and please don't be late for that, because this church is going to great lengths to cook for us and be a blessing to us. And then we're going to have a message by Pastor Shannon after that you will not want to miss. Tuesday, we start out, we need to be at the church at Shiloh, 7:45 a.m. We got to get there early. The cooks are going to get there even earlier to start cooking. And at 9 a.m., we'll have breakfast. Now, before 9, the bus drivers and the people helping them, they're going to be running out, getting people on the bus and providing transportation for people to get, for our guests to get there. Some guests will walk up, but a lot of them will be bussed in. But at 9 a.m., we're going to eat breakfast. We want anybody that doesn't have a particular job cooking or serving or something, we want you to be eating breakfast with the guest. That's one thing that makes this week real special, is we can sit down and have a meal with people and hear their stories and witness to them and just love them. So that'll be breakfast. Immediately after the breakfast, revival starts. We got Pastor Clemens Chappelle coming to preach for us. If you don't know him, you are in for a blessing. He is an awesome preacher, and we love Clemens to death. So he'll be preaching. We'll have some singing and stuff like that. It's going to be really good. We're putting a lot of emphasis on these revival services. So during the service time, if you don't have to be preparing food or something like that, be in the revival service, and let's just see what God has for us. After the revival's over on Tuesday morning, then the resources open. So that's when we're going to be handing out the clothes and all that kind of stuff, is after the revival. And then after we're pretty much done with the resources, that's when we'll feed them lunch. So everybody eats lunch together, the guest and us. Again, some of us will have to wait till after, but we don't want everyone sitting around waiting till after. We really want people sitting down with our guests. So don't feel like you're, being bad if you eat with the guest. It's part of it. Fellowship is something they're missing. And then, so after lunch is over and we clean up, that's when the teams on Tuesday disperse and go back to your same area probably and visit again. And then 7 p.m. we all meet back at the dormitory fellowship hall for dinner there, provided by Unsheltered. That'll be really good. Then rolling into Wednesday and Thursday, the schedule is exactly the same. Wednesday, 7:45 at the church, breakfast, revival, the resources, and then after that, lunch, and then we do the homeless outreach after lunch, and then 7 p.m. again at the dormitory fellowship hall. And this night, Clemens Chappelle is going to be bringing us a message. We're going to have like a little chapel service, and I've asked Clemens just to challenge us on that. Then Thursday, same thing again. Here's what's different about Thursday. We're done after lunch and after cleanup, after all the guests are gone and we clean everything up, we're done. So Thursday's your other free afternoon. You can go out to eat Thursday, do whatever you want to do on Thursday. There's no requirements. So Thursday night after lunch, we're not going back to the street to visit. That's when you're going to go home. You're going to pack your stuff up, whatever, get things ready in your dorm room, and then it's another free evening. And then you can check out whenever you want to on Friday and take off. Now, you're responsible for getting your keys and your lanyards and all that stuff from your room back to the office when you check out. So we don't want to have to check on all that. You check in, keep up with your stuff, and then you check out. And so if you'll please do that and take care of everything, that will really help us. A couple things about the seminary property. We have to be really courteous when we're on that seminary property. It's a college. So don't be bringing no guns on the campus. Don't be driving your car crazy. A couple people got pulled over by the campus police last year. I'm not going to say who was driving, except it was Steve Dixon, but that's besides the point. But he got pulled over acting all crazy. Let's not do that this year. We didn't know they had their own police force, so that was new to us. But anyway, you have to have your lanyard on when you're walking around the campus or whatever, and just drive good and all that. And we got a good relationship with them. Last year, Hunter got thrown through a door. We had to replace a door. We don't want to replace no more doors. I had to pay for that bad boy out of my, well, Hunter paid for it out of his pocket, actually. Anyway, just try to be good while you're on campus. I'm trying to think of what else. We've never worked at the church we're working at this year, Shiloh Christian Fellowship, and Pastor Michael Raymond. It'll be our first year working with him. I expect him to be just an awesome host. We're really going here for Terry Rogers. He's the church planner. He's got a 2.5-year-old church. His mission is to build a church around reaching the homeless. So that's who we're going to work with and support. Pastor Michael Raymond, the actual location we're working at, he's helping us in that. He's providing the facility graciously, so we appreciate that. There's a lot of other stuff in this welcome packet. Let me just mention a few things. People are always interested to know what to wear. Here, our rule, let me just go over this. Our rule is modesty. Don't be coming up in here with no suits and ties for the revival service because you will be out of place. Remember, we're ministering to people that live on the street here, okay? So our wear comfortable clothes. Tennis shoes are recommended because we'll be doing a lot of walking. Remember to dress modest. You can wear shorts if you want to. I don't care about that at all. That's fine. I think the weather's going to be pretty good. But they should be knee length. Let's not be wearing no short jogging shorts or nothing. And please be respectful in your choices. No super tight fitting things like that. Ladies and men, just dress nicely, okay? It's going to be a great week. Just be comfortable in your clothes. I am bringing everybody a brand new Unsheltered t-shirt. So hopefully one day we can all wear that and get a group picture or something like that. That'll be really awesome. But we got Brother Tim Barbie pulling the semi-trailer. He's with Unsheltered. We got Steve Dixon and Joe Newsom and Sean Taylor flying, and the whole Dixon family flying in from Maryland. So they'll be some of our leaders. We got Pat Feastel from Garden City Rescue Mission in Augusta, Georgia. He is driving down and bringing a bunch of supplies. He's going to be helping us lead this week. We got Paul Stensrud from Exit Zero coming and bringing their homeless outreach unit. I think they call it Grace is the name of their unit. So it's a lot of exciting stuff. We're just so happy. We've got groups from Maryland, from Indiana, from Georgia, from Alabama. Let's see, where else? Pennsylvania, I think, and Virginia. So it's going to be awesome. If you have any questions between now and Saturday, feel free to call me. I hope you've got my phone number in your packet. If not, I'll include it in the email. On Saturday, when you get there, if you need immediate help, you can call Steve Dixon, and I'll give you his number. But look, just come with a good attitude, come with a smile, and be flexible because, these weeks never go exactly as planned. It's a mission trip, so be flexible. And most of all, let's pray together for God to save souls. We want the Lord to really we want God to speak to people's hearts. I've been praying every day for God to bless Brother Clement as he preaches, for God to bless everything that we do. I've been praying for God to save souls. And look, it's not about the blankets we hand out, the clothes and the snack packs. All that's needed. That's not just a means to an end. It's needed, but the real thing that the folks on the street need is Christ. They need the same best friend that we have. They need the same assurance in their heart. They need the same love. They need the same hope. And that's what we really want to share. They need everything we're going to give them. They need a haircut. They need new clothes. They need all that. And that's why we're giving. If they didn't need it, I wouldn't waste my time on collecting it and giving it out. But our true need is peace with God, and then the peace of God. So come ready to witness. Come ready to take your Bible and show someone how to be saved. Come ready to pray with people. Come ready to encourage people. And this is going to be a great, great, great week. So thank you for watching. I'll see you Saturday evening. and it's going to be such a wonderful time. Thanks for everybody that's helping, and God bless you. We'll just be praying, and I'm praying for you, and I'll see you soon.